Hi guys, so today's video is going to be all about makeup essentials. Essentials meaning the products that are necessary for you to have if you're starting out using makeup, and a subscriber requested, so here it is. And let's start. I have all my basic products in this bag here. I got this from an online store. I think it was Jabong, and this is from a brand called Scoop Street. So Scoop Street has a lot of these travel bags like these. So I use it for makeup. So I can tell you that you need to have a foundation or you need to have this certain product, and you will go out and purchase it and you might not even use it again. So I'm not gonna just sit here and tell you that you need to have this, you need to have that. I'm just gonna sit here and tell you which product does what, so you can have an idea on your own and you can decide what you want to have for your kit and what not. So starting with the base products, the things that you put on your skin, your face. So these obviously are foundations, but on a day-to-day basis, and also if you're starting out, I don't think foundations are something that people would wear on a daily basis. If not foundations, then you have the option of using BB creams or CC creams. So what these claim to be is that they have makeup, they have coverage, and they'll have moisturizers and SPF in them. So it's like a multi-purpose product that you can use on a daily basis because it's lightweight like that. But personally don't wear base products on a day-to-day basis, so I don't even use BB creams or CC creams. But I have in the past, and I will say that they claim to have moisturizers in them, but if you just wash your face and put your BB creams or CC creams on your bare skin, it will cling on to rough patches or dry patches that you might have. So I would suggest definitely that after you wash your face, put on some moisturizer and put the BB cream or CC cream, whichever you choose to put on your face after your moisturizer. That way it will not cling to dry patches and will look better. Then because I'm oily, I need to have a face powder. Then we come on to blushes. Then we have cream blushes and powder blushes. So if you're using a cream blush, it is going to look a little more natural. If you want to avoid the cakey look, just make sure that you don't put creams over powders. So let's say you have your BB cream or CC cream already on your face, and then you put on powder over top, and then if you go on with the cream blush, this area of your cheekbones where you put your blush is going to look cakey because it's going to cling onto the powder that you've already put. So if you're going to use a mixture of cream products and powder products, make sure that you layer all the cream products first and then the powders over top. Then we come on to eyes, and the first product that I personally think is very important is an eyebrow pencil. This is the new purchase. This is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. So I personally think eyebrows are very important, which is why I think having a brow pencil or any brow powder or whatever is very important. If you like using eyeshadows and if you want to start using eyeshadows, I think these products are really nice for that. If you don't want to buy this whole thing because you don't use much shades, the universal best look you can do is a light shimmery shade on the lids, liner, and a really good lipstick. And for the shimmery shade, I would suggest these. These are the pigments from Kryolan. So I have two shades. I have the rose gold one and I have a copper one. I'll show you the swatches. So this is the rose gold and this is the copper. Alright, eyeshadows done. Then we come on to liners. I don't think I even need to tell you that you need to buy a liner, because liners, it makes your eyes and your face and your whole self look really put together, and that is a look I personally really like. Then we come on to lips. So personally I don't like wearing lip glosses or anything that is shiny or has a glossy finish. So I personally wear really matte lipstick. So even if I buy a lipstick that is not matte and I really like the shade, so I really want to buy it, what I do is I put it on and I take a tissue paper, press my lips around it. So what happens is it takes away all the moisture but the color remains. So that is a trick that I use to convert glossy lipsticks into matte. So I would advise you and I would suggest that you sit down and think what are the products that you would like to have, and buy only those products that you are sure that you are going to use actually daily. So that is it for this video. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.